Hello my lovelies, hi it's Emmy, welcome back to another MRE tasting. Today I'll be tasting menu number 23, chicken with pasta and pesto sauce. This MRE was very kindly sent to me by Miss B and her husband, Mr. R. Thank you guys so much for sending this to me. I have never tasted this one before, so it will be a brand new experience. If you've missed my other military ration tastings, I shall direct you to the playlist up above, which include lots of US MREs and international ones as well. So lots of interesting stuff there, in case you missed it. Here's the official Department of Defense seal, and this one is peelable. Let's see if I can peel this one open. Most of the time I have a hard time with these. Ooh, I think this one, oh yes, yes. This is so satisfying when they open. Oh yeah, okay, great. There's that. Very thick milled plastic bag, which I can use for something else. And this is interesting. This MRE is completely shrink wrapped. Get my handy dandy knife here. And this is the chicken pesto pasta. It comes with a box of pears. Hopefully these pears will be better than the 26-year-old pineapples I had. Yes, I tasted a 26-year-old MRE. If you missed that video, it will be in the playlist. And here is the little sundries pack. And wheat snack bread. Ooh, cheese bread with bacon. I have not had this one before. I've had the jalapeno one recently and that one was excellent. Tropical punch. Ooh, vanilla pudding dessert. Never had that before. Flemish ration heater. My hot beverage bag. My spoon. So it comes with chili powder, but it comes separate from the sundries pack. Interesting. Let's see what's in the accessories pack. Oops. Non-dairy creamer, toilet paper or napkins, matches, sugar, moist towelette, iodized salt, cinnamon gum, and instant coffee. Standard issue matches, let's see if they work. Conventional lighting, yep. And another way of lighting, yep. And we have fire, terrific. All right, first things first, so let's go ahead and heat our entree. And this is the chicken pesto pasta. Now we'll take our ration heater, open this up. Now we're gonna add a couple teaspoons of water just till it reaches that level right there. Then we're gonna place it back into the box. So I'm gonna prop this up so it doesn't leak and let it sit for about 10 minutes so the entree can get nice and hot. And while we're waiting for the entree to heat up, I am going to taste this. I have never had this cheese spread before. This is the bacon cheese spread, and I'm going to have it on the wheat snack bread. This is actually made by Sterling Foods. This is not the Bridgeford bread, so I wonder if this is going to be different at all. Nope, it looks pretty much like it. It says ageless on that. I think that's hilarious. We'll remove that because we don't want to eat that. And I like how they go to the extra effort to make this kind of bread shaped. It smells yeasty and a little bit like those store-bought Danishes. So I'm gonna give this a good knead to work all the oils back in. It smells cheesy. It smells like Kraft Singles. So let's ooze some of that on there. It has the classic yellow color of American cheese, but it's a little bit kind of toned down. All right, let's give that a go. Itadakimasu. That bread is pretty tough to get through. It is very, very dense and dry. Let's try a little of the cheese spread by itself. The cheese bread is interesting. It's very salty and taste of American cheese, but has a really strong kind of fake bacon flavor to it, more like Bacos, like those fake bacon bits you put on salad. It's really smoky and tastes a bit like liquid smoke, and really strong. I think I just prefer the plain cheese spread or the jalapeno cheese spread. That one is incredible. This bread is really tough to get through. I think it'd probably be best to butterfly this bread. Yeah, so I would recommend butterflying the bread like that, so that way it's less dense. So let's make our dessert. This is the vanilla pudding dessert batter. I have never had the vanilla pudding before. Chemical purify your water, and then add 4 ounces of water, which is about a 1/16 of a canteen cup to the pouch. I have my handy dandy canteen cup, so half, quarter, 1/16, not much water at all. Actually, it doesn't smell like much. I was expecting it to smell like a milkshake. There's the powder. I'm gonna add my water to that. Fold it over, and then it says to shake for 60 seconds. Oh, this could be potentially disastrous, but let's do it. Here we go. Shake this up, shake, 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 shake. And it definitely has gotten thicker. I can feel it. It's not swishing around. And then we're supposed to take the spoon and finish mixing it up to get the stuff. Look at this. And there you have it, instant vanilla pudding. You know what? That turned out pretty well. So there are some lumps, but considering we just shook it for 60 seconds without much stirring, that looks a lot like Jello pudding. For the sake of this taste test, I'm going to have my dessert before I have my entree. Cheers. It's a little bit gritty. Some of this powder didn't quite mix, so you get a little bit of that grit in there. But it's not unpleasant. It is very, very sweet, taste of vanilla, and has the exact same consistency of vanilla pudding. Not bad. All right, so let's wash that down with a little bit of coffee and add some hot water to my cup. Then I'm gonna add my instant coffee granules. Why is this so hard to open? I don't understand. All right. Oh, see? Got a piece of plastic in there. Jeez. All right. That was really unsatisfying, the way that opened. All right, let me fish out that piece of wrapper out of there. That's no good. Coffee, those are really large freeze-dried particles. And it smells just like a convenience store. Because that pudding was so sweet, I think this will be the perfect accompaniment. Cheers. Yeah. And that's how I prefer to make this type of coffee. I like it a little bit stronger, a little more concentrated, so added a little less water than I normally do. And I like it black, especially after having that really, really sweet dessert. That bitterness really helps cut the sweetness. Before we have our entree, let's mix up our tropical punch. Add that to here. It smells just like Hawaiian punch. A nice kind of guava, tangy, tropical fruit smell. Here's our pasta. Let's pull this out of there. I find that the flameless ration heaters don't heat all that well. You do have to put them in there for quite a while before the heat actually penetrates into the food. Here we go. Oh boy. It smells like Italian dressing with basil. Doesn't smell bad at all, actually. Let's grab our spoon and kind of dissect this. It looks like little twist pasta. Big chunks of chicken. Lots of pesto. Everything is coated in pesto. And looks like it might have some red bell pepper or some tomato in there. All right, let's give this a bite. Itadakimasu. The texture is a little bit strange. The pasta is really, really mushy, but the flavors are really strong, actually. And it is reminiscent of Italian dressing, but with a lot more basil in it. And the chicken, while tender, is a little bit coarse. Kind of reminds me of canned tuna. It has that kind of same kind of firm texture to it, but very flavorful with the sauce. And since I have the bread, let's try it with the bread. I think I'd skip the bread. The bread is really, really dry and just makes the pasta really dry as well. All right, let's try it with our punch. It has this kind of film of red stuff on the top, which is a little disconcerting. Cheers. Yep, that's right up there with scab knees, riding bikes, wet grass, sprinklers. Childhood right there. The next thing I have are these, and these are the boxed pears. They are. What? You would cut this out and then you would write a postcard to your loved one, but how amazing would that be if you sent them a whole box of pears? Oh, there they are. A little better than the pineapple. Yeah, it tastes like fruit and syrup. The fruit is very, very, very soft and really just tastes mostly of syrup rather than fruit. So let's clean up with our little wet nap. Unwrap that. Let's see if this one's lemony fresh. My favorite ones are lemony. This one has a slight lemon smell to it. It's not very strong though. And then let's finish with our gum. And because this packet is red, I'm going to assume it is cinnamon. Very fresh piece of gum. You could bite right through that. And indeed, it is cinnamony. It's a nice palate cleansing way to finish off your meal. And big thanks again to Miss B and Mr. R for sending this MRE to me. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I hope you guys learned something. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite pasta dish is. And share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Subscribe. And I shall see you in my next video. Toodaloo. Take care. Bye. MRE menu 23, chicken pesto.